Cosmos, I'm Athina and I'm grateful that you're here with me today. Today we are going to look at what your spirit guides like about you. And how I came to this idea is because of this paper here. I was listening to Try by Colbie Caillat while I was walking down the hall in my apartment. Sometimes I do this as a form of meditation. And I was thinking about what could I do for my channel, a new idea I wanted. And then I was reminded by, I was listening to the song certainly, and through this part here stuck to me, and I was always repeating this part and this part only, and I was like, try, can I do something with this song and inspiration from this song? And then I remembered, do you like you? 'Cause I like you. And I was like, and that's it. Someone is coming out to say some parts of you that they like about you. And I was like, yeah, but who? Because I don't want to do this as in a person, because that would be going against my ethics as a reader. So I don't want to invade the privacy of someone that didn't consent to this. So I thought, well, why not the spirit guides? They are always around you and they love us unconditionally and they know us the best. So why not ask them what they like about you? And in this case, about you, my owl, my viewer. And so this is a video to encourage you so that you can see more things about yourself that you can love. It's as I said, it's an encouragement, and it's here as a form of, as well as to showing you more self-love, what you could learn to love more about yourself. Well, that's it. I hope that made sense. So up to the pile selection now. Pile number 1, you have the Gentle Heart Tarot. And I thought, why not show the lovers of each deck? Because it's what do your spirit guides like about love, about yourself. So a little bit of love. So the lovers is the card that is going to show you the artwork. And your crystal is this green aventurine. Pile number 2, you have the Shadowscapes Tarot. This is the lovers. And your crystal is the Sodalite. You could say Sodalite cube, it's almost a cube. Pile number 3, you have the traditional manga tarot. Now I have to use the crystal to hide some parts. So this is the lovers with some hidden aspect. And your crystal stone is this, I will now call it Too Light. I'm not sure if it's the right stone names. I forgot it, but that's what the rock identificator gave me, so Too Light. No. So you can choose your group or groups based on the artwork of the deck, the crystal, the dice, the number 1, 2, or 3. You can choose based on the timestamp that is in the description down below. Maybe there is your lucky number there, or a number that you are seeing often, and this can indicate you which group to take. And there is also going to be a clairaudient selection where I will be playing a different tune on my guitar, so that the clairaudient viewers can pick on based on the tune that they are going to hear. And the clairaudient part will come after the 1 minute meditation. I will leave you for 1 minute so that you can meditate upon the decks, the crystals, the number 1, 2, or 3. And after that, I will be playing the tune like this. First tune will be for pile 1, 2, and 3, and then it would repeat again from 1, 2, and 3. So you hear the tune twice, so that you have more opportunity to listen to all the tunes and then decide which one you are most called towards. And of course, everything is in the description down below, so you can always come back to the meditation, to the clairaudient, to the pile selection, and of course moving forward to your groups. So I will be leaving you now for 1 minute so that you can meditate upon the cards, and I will be seeing you at your piles. Bye! Hi, pile number 1, you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot, the Green Aventurine, and this is going to be your reading about what your spirit guides like about you. I'm going to use first the tarot deck, and afterwards we have 3 oracle decks to get more information. So let's get started with the shuffling. If you want to know the decks that I'm using, they are linked down below to the ones that have links and are still being produced. There are some decks that there are any links, and I don't get anything from linking the decks, so it's all free stuff. Well, for me, I'm doing all the videos on my YouTube are free. All links are not affiliated, so I don't get the cent. I'm working here for free. So let's get started. So please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 love about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does last card, please, Spirit Guides. What does the Spirit Guides of pile number 1 like about pile? Nope. Pile number 1. One last card, please. What does the Spirit Guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, Spirit Guides. What do the Spirit Guides? No, it's a set. I just want one more card. I don't want this reading to be long. Please, Spirit Guides, what does the Spirit Guides of pile number 1 like about? Yay, thank you. I hear it upright, so upright it is. The back of the deck we have Death in reverse. I will talk about this if I feel the need to. And if not, then not. So, pile number 1. You are really hardworking. You take things slow. And I'm talking about because of the King of Diamonds and the Knight of Crystals. Oh no, wait. I thought this was the Knight of Diamonds. Well, I take back about working slow. Well, you have the Knight of Cups, so you could go slow or fast. But either way, back to you work hard. The King of Diamonds is the King of Pentacles, the King of Coins. Someone that is really resourceful, has the financial means and know how to manage the finances. And if you don't believe in this right now, that's what your guides are saying. And if this doesn't sound at all like you, maybe choose another pile. But you know how to work hard and smart. You don't fear charging into new beginnings and trying something new with the Knight of Crystals, that is the Knight of Wands, and the Fool. Like, you happily go after the new thing, charging right into it. No fear there. Maybe a little bit. Who doesn't? But you charge right down the line. You decide, you go. Deciding with the Two of Crystals here, the Two of Wands. This person is deciding which way to go. Which one will bring in more success and prosperity. So we have 2 Wands cards here. So passionate, you may be a passionate person. But you also follow your heart. The Knight of Cups here is giving me the vibes of following your heart and walking down the path of your heart, trusting your intuition, trusting your emotion, and going the way. As well as we have here the Knight of Cups, the Two of Crystals, the Knight of Crystals, looking to the right. So they are looking to the future. And I think that something your guides like about yourself as well is that you keep looking at the future and doing things in the now with the King of Diamonds. That, well, he is looking at the past, but taking those past mistakes, learning from them, working on stuff so that you can move forward to the future. You may be, because of the Fool, you may be innocent and pure. Sometimes it could be even in the shadow aspect a little bit naive. And because of the Death card here in reverse and the Fool's ruling planet is Uranus, which talks about unexpected changes. And when the Death card talks about transformation and change. So even though you don't deal well with unexpected changes and transformation, you don't stop. You keep moving forward, because we have two cards that move the head, that talk about movement. One really fast and the other on the slower aspect. You move forward even if it's uncomfortable for you. And with the dog, the loyal dog here is like your spirit guides are always there with you. They are loyal to you and they love you, and they will continue to move forward with you as well. I don't know why, but I feel like my ears want to start ringing, but it isn't. It feels strange. But maybe this is something that is happening to you right now. Maybe you have sometimes ear ringing. But yeah, let's see. I'm not going to read the affirmator card as I normally do as an affirmator, but I'm taking mostly the theme here and interpreting the theme on what your spirit guides like about you. So please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pie number 1 like about pie number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does your spirit guides like about you that you are authentic, that you say what you feel, that you feel what comes up with the Knight of Cups, and that you don't care if someone doesn't get what you're talking about. Let me move this. So your authentic self, they like this about you. Then joy. I think your spirit guides also like how you can make things enjoyable, even the small things. You know how to make things better and more joyful. Like you can add the spice into things, whatever that should mean. But yeah, and then you have good things to come. Like the knowing that your positivity, your optimistic trait is something that your spirit guides really like about you. That you know, even if things are going to get hard, you know that good things will come. And that you don't try peeking up under the wrapping paper, as it says here, because you respect the general convention of it. Are there more cards from this deck? No. Okay. At the back of the deck we have love. So they like also about you that you can show love through the smallest things. Show love to yourself, show love to others. And maybe they also like you singing a love song because of the part underneath. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to Name of Song? You know the one. So maybe this is also something that your guides like about you. So, to the next oracle deck. Funnily enough, this is a deck that talks about changes because of the butterfly and transformations, but as I've said with the affirmators deck, I will not be looking at it as something that is changing, but as a general theme of what your guides like about yourself. So I'm going to interpret them a little bit different. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number they like about you? The way you view religion and spirituality. It could be that you are devoted to your spiritual practices, to religious practice, and you are disciplined, like you do it all the time. You don't rarely miss something. It doesn't have to be if you don't belong to any religion, and then it's spirituality or whatever fits your shoe. So please, spirit guides, what else do the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please. The cards are flying to the ground. You are stronger than you believe. So not something that, well, they like you, of course, but maybe and this taking as a part of an encouragement from them is saying that you are stronger than you believe. So this is what your spirit guides are wanting to tell you. You are stronger than you believe that you are. Then we have support. Think they also like about you how you support others, or how you support yourself, like in taking self-care, looking at self-love, doing the things that are supporting to yourself and others. So what else? Memory. I think that your spirit guides also like about yourself is that you have a good memory, that you remember small things that could make others happy, even yourself, or you remember things that your guides have said to you or answered to you. If you have a good memory, then they like about you that you have a good memory. Nope. At the back of the deck, we have time for the next step. So they like about you that you know when it's time for the next step and you move towards the next step. You don't wait, you move. So, to the last oracle deck. So, please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? Please, spirit guides, what does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? What does the spirit guides of pile number 1 like about pile number 1? What does that was the card that I was waiting for. So at the back of the deck, hold on, let me get this. We have Princess. You can be your own knight. I think what your spirit guides like about yourself is that you don't wait for the knight in shining armors to come and save you, but that you have the courage and the power to save yourself. That you can be a princess and a knight at the same time. Beautiful, graceful, but still fierce and courageous to help you out from any situation. So we have Shark, swim away from this situation. I think what your spirit guides also like about yourself is that you know when you need to leave a certain situation and that you leave this situation behind you. Because there are some people that they are not able to leave a situation behind. They stay in it because it's their comfort zone. But you know how to step out of your comfort zone with the Fool. You step into the unknown, to the new beginning. Meaning, you know when something is not good for you, a person, a situation, you know when to move away from this and step away. Or in this case, swim away with the card. Then we have Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Yay! We love to hear this. Your spirit guides also love about yourself and like about yourself is that you remember to practice self-love. Please, one round of applause to you, pile number 1. This is beautiful because not everyone does this. And it's hard to practice self-love. It's one of the hardest things to love yourself. It's easier to love others than yourself, so because you are your own worst critic. In my case, I am my own worst critic. And I know how hard it is to practice self-love. I've just a short tangent here. I hated myself for many years, and I started to work on myself in 2020, and that's when I also started to practice more self-love. And now I love myself, not every part of myself yet, but I'm working. It's a process that takes time, and you take your time to practice and remember self-love, to speak gently to yourself, to be kind to yourself. Then we have Raindrops. Take a chance on them. Yeah, your guides also like about yourself that you take chances on others, that you go for it and that you don't wait all the time for something to move forward, that you also take the initiative to see if the situation is good for you or not, because you know when to swim away and walk away, but as well as you know when to give someone a chance or a situation. It doesn't have to be someone. It could be also a situation. Then the last card we have Universe. We are just stardust. Okay, they also like about yourself is that you know that you are part of the universe and the universe is part of you. That we are all made of stardust, that we are one, and that you have this unity aspect in yourself. But for safety reasons, because I am unsure now. This is my insecurity talking. Hi. I do have my insecurities and I'm working on this, so you can see I am human too. Universe, we are just stardust. When we are children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. So what your guides also like about yourself is that you know that you are doing your part in the world. that you make sure that you keep balance even if it's hard sometimes, that you recycle, that you don't litter and give thanks, that you are grateful, that you show gratitude towards the things that you have and the things that you want to come in. Yeah. Is there anything else that needs to be said? No. Looks like this is everything that I have for you, pile number 1. Know that your spirit guides love you, that they like you, that they like every aspect of you. If these are the ones that I told you about, or the ones that you have and I didn't brush on it, they love everything about you. It's unconditionally. Even your shadow aspects, they love you. So I hope that you could feel also their love towards you through this reading. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really love this type of reading. Yeah, I hope that this could help I cannot speak. I hope that this helped you. Thank you for sticking with me till the end, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. You chose the Shadowscapes Tarot, the Soda Light, and this is going to be your reading about what your spirit guides like about you. Pile number 1 was lovely, the reading. I loved it, so I'm looking forward to your reading as well. Pile number 2. So please, spirit guides, what did the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what does the... Certainly, I'm not going to take this amount of cards, but a lot. There are a lot of things that your spirit guides like about you. Pile number 2. Let's take it as a message like this. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? With a little bit less cards. Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? One more card, please. What? Dankeschön. And that was German for thank you. So, just let you know. Let me put the cards a bit more down. So at the back of the deck we have the 8 of Swords. I will talk about this if I feel the need to, but let me make sure that you can see the cards and that the light is not glaring on it. Yes. Okay, pile number 2. You got some of the same cards as pile number 1. You got the King of Pentacles as well as pile number 1 got that one too. And you got the Death, just that pile number 1 got the death in reverse at the back of the deck. So I don't know, maybe there was a message there in pile number 1, or you came from pile number 1 and now you're seeing this now too. Hi. Either way. So what your spirit guides like about you is that you don't give up. With the 9 of Wands, you don't give up. You have a lot of perseverance. When you have put something into your mind, you go for it till the bitter end. Can happen what happens, you don't lose the fight. You fight for what you believe in as well, pile number 2, and that's something that your spirit guide like about you as well. You fight for what you believe in. It could even be that you fight for justice, for things that are unfair, and you fight for it. It could be that you are a lawyer, or you are in a organization that fights for the rights of, name the things here that you can fight the rights for. For the LGBTQ plus community, for them to have more rights, for women to have more rights, even though there are a lot of things that women can do, but there are certain parts of the world that it's still not there. The women are not treated as equally yet, or that there are a lot of things that keep women from achieving what they want because of circumstances of whatever things are. You fight for those types of things as well, for what you believe in. So your spirit guides also like about you are your beliefs, that they come from a just place, from a balanced place, that and we have death, and on justice we have a lot of butterflies. So what your spirit guides also like about yourself is that they like how you keep changing and how you keep evolving and how you keep transforming. There are people that don't like transformation, that don't like change, that they fear those things, but you don't. You transform. You are the phoenix, like here in the card of the death. You burn down to ashes, but you always come up again. That's why you also had the 9 of Wands, that you have a lot of perseverance. Even if you are down in the dumps, you still keep on fighting. Now I'm hearing, because you keep on fighting till the end, reminding me of We Are the Champions by Queen. So keep on fighting to the end, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. So with the no time for losers, this reminds me of the 8 of Cups. So a funny humoristic way of continuing the reading is, whatever doesn't suit you or whatever doesn't fulfill you emotionally, you don't keep your time being there. You move away. You just leave it and go away. You move forward. You go to the things that really fulfill you, to the things that really makes you happy. Your family, it could be your friends. We have here the 10 of Cups in the meaning of the 10 of Cups from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. we have a family that are happy. So how you care about your family, how you care about yourself, enough that you walk away from stuff that doesn't fulfill you, that doesn't make you happy. Also with the Justice card, what your guides also like about yourself is that you are honest and truthful with what you say. And that you are grounded with the King of Pentacles. You know how to ground yourself and be in nature. That you are wise, that all the experiences that you've gained, you use them to make a better life for yourself. That you know how to balance out your finances, your resources, because the Pentacles coins talk about finances and resources. The materialistic world, you could say. And with the King of Wands that has their arms open, it's like you receive things with open arms. You receive even others, people, with open arms. You may be open-minded as well, even though we don't have any cards that talk about the mind. But with open, I see it as open-minded, open heart, because the chest of the King of Wands is visible. Then sturdy on the ground, the feet steady on the ground is what you have as well. I'm hearing the song Unbreakable. I don't know, I forgot who sings it, but I don't know if you heard it, but the candle just let some blobs out. And I was hearing the part of the song, my feet are steady on the ground and you can not knock me down. So whatever comes towards you, it cannot knock you off your feet. And that's something your guides really like about yourself, that you keep steady on the ground, that you are grounded, that you are truthful, that you accept change when it's due, that you walk away from things that doesn't fulfill you emotionally, that you don't spend time on losers like the Queen song. And that you know that you are a champion. So, now to the Oracle decks. I'm taking the Oracle deck as this affirmators deck, as I'm not reading the deck how it should be. I'm taking it as the themes, and the themes is something that I'm going to interpret as something that your spirit guides like about you. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of... Thank you. At the back of the deck we have peacefulness. Yeah, your guides also like about yourself that you choose to be peaceful, that you choose to spend your time with people that bring you peace, tranquility, that your heart is not in trouble, and that you don't let any person, thought, event that brings drama or chaos into your life, that you walk away from it, from this peacefulness card. So we also have get centered. So with the King of the Pentacles, it fits perfectly, that they like about you that you know when you need to get centered, that you are a centered person, balanced, as we had here with the Justice here, let me show you, has a balance in their hand. What else do the spirit guides like about you is that options, that you keep options open. Like with the King of Pentacles, the open arms. That you keep your options open, that you choose to do different things and see what works for you and what not. Then we have connection, that you connect yourself to others on a deep note. On a deep note. The Eight of Cups is this mermaid, let's call it, the mermaid is swimming down. So you could also say that you're going deep. That even if people are different from each other, because we have here the baby penguin, the penguin with the hat, a penguin with glasses. They are still part of this community. Even if they look different from the other penguins, they are part of it. And you accept this, that even if people are different, they are part of the whole, of the unity of the community. Then we have, last but not least, authenticity. Your spirit guides also like about you, that came, by the way, also in pile number 1 out, the authenticity, is that you, whatever comes up, you feel it, that whatever you want, it's what needs to be said, you say it. And that whoever doesn't get it, then you let them not get it and move forward. So what your spirit guides also like about yourself is your authentic, true self. And your authenticity that you show. To the next oracle deck. Talks about changes. We have butterflies on it, like the changes that you will hear. But as I did with the affirmators deck, I'm taking it as themes of things that your spirit guides like about yourself. In pile number 1, there was also one moment where the guides had a message for pile number 1 from this deck. And so it was something that I wanted to convey to them. So it can happen to you too, pile number 2. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what is this everything? At the back of the deck is what your spirit guides like about you is, if you do this, of course, not everyone is going to be included in here. But if you do volunteer work, your spirit guides really like that you do this volunteering work, that you help others, that you show up for the community. Wow. It makes no sense with the connection card here, and you're fighting for the rights, for fairness. It could be that it's part of your volunteering work. So we have hobbies. Your spirit guides like your hobbies, or the hobbies that you do for yourself, because they know that those hobbies are doing you good. Then what your spirit guides want to say is that you are growing spiritually. So there's spiritual growth from you, and that's what they like as well about you, is that you accept and move forward and evolve and grow spiritually as a spiritual being, as well as a human being. That what they like as well about you is that you search and you find whatever you are searching for. You go lengths, you walk the walk till you find what you're searching for, that you don't stay still and wait for it to come to you, that you take action upon this as well. Then something that pile number 1 got as well is support, that you support yourself, that you support others. It's something that your spirit guides also like about yourself, pile number 2. And last but not least is they like your emotions, that we have here emotional cards with the 10 of cups and the 8 of cups, so that you feel your emotion, that you acknowledge them. And that your heart is in the right place. It's something that came to my mind now. So to the last oracle deck as well here, I will take it as themes about what your guides like about yourself, if it is possible to look at it as a theme. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of card that pile number 1 got 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 2 like about pile number 2? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit... At the back of the deck we have confidence. It comes with time and practice. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful message. And that's true. Confidence comes with time and practice. And I think that you know this pile number 2, and your spirit guides like this about you, that you are not hard on yourself when you are not confident. I was thinking as well as about how they like about you that you show when you are not confident, that you don't try to hide it, that you are open-minded about it and communicate about this. So, then we have Princess. You can be your own knight. So your spirit guides also like about yourself is that you can be a princess and you can be a knight and save yourself from stuff, that you are strong but also graceful as a princess. So then we have Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. That is a message for you, pile number 2, that you should never doubt your worth, that you are always enough, that even when you don't feel confident, it comes with time and practice. Even I talked to in pile number 1 that my insecurity was talking to me for a second while I was reading pile number 1, because I took the guidebook of the Believe in Your Own Magic. But I was honest about it, that I have my own insecurity as well, that I'm also human. And you are too. So you are always enough. It comes with time and practice, self-love, self-belief, self-worth. It takes time, but you will get there if you are not there yet, at the point that you want to be. Last but not least, sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. I think this... Oh, we have here 1 and 11. So 1, 1, 1. Oh, and we have 2, 20. That equals to a 2. So pile number 1 and 2. Hi. Are you here? So I think that this card here, personally, now it's like the optimistic side of you, that even if things are dark and you're not going well, that you know how to paint the sun back into the sky, to bring some light into this darkness, to still be optimistic even if things are bleak. The same message pile number 1 got as well. So pile number 1 and 2, you are closely knit together. So is there anything else that needs to be said? No. Okay, this is everything. So do know that your spirit guides love everything about you, pile number 2. Even the things that were not mentioned here in this reading, they love everything about you. Your shadow side, the traits that I did not pick up on, they love you unconditionally, everything they love about you. So I hope that this could help you know that you are loved. Thank you for being here with me and sticking with me till the end. I wish you all the best, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. You chose the traditional manga tarot, the Twilight, and this is going to be your reading about what your spirit guides like about you. Let's get started. By the way, I'm filming this on a different day than the other groups, and the intro, hopefully I have not forgotten to mention something in your group. But yeah. So let's give the cards a good shuffle. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Please, spirit guides. What do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Please, spirit guides. What do the spirit guides of... Please, spirit guides, one more card. What do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about... A lot. There is a lot of things that your spirit guides like about you, pile number 3. That's why the cards are popping out in masses. But I want one more card. Thank you. At the back of the deck we have Justice. Let me take a look if you can see the cards. Yes, you can. Because sometimes the light of my lamp glares on the cards. That's why I checked. Let's see. Pile number 3. What your spirit guides like about you is that you can celebrate other people's successes. That you are happy to celebrate them, to spend time with other people, to be in this joyful energy. I'm sorry, I've gone quiet. I'm just thinking about why the Four of Cups and the King of Wands would pop out as something, as what do they like about you? I'm not sure why this popped up. Let me get the clarifier with another deck. This one, helping it all. Can I get a clarifier for the King of Wands in reverse? The Magician in reverse. Can I get a clarifier for the Four of Cups? What do they have to do with what the spirit guides like about it? Could be that your spirit guides like about yourself is that you take your time when you choose something, that you don't go at the first option, that you take your time to meditate upon your decision. And now I was talking about the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups that came out with the other deck. With the King of Wands and the Magician in reverse, both of them are in reverse. Because unfortunately, when the cards are in reverse, most of the time the shadow aspect is what is highlighted here. And the shadow aspect of the King of Wands is someone that is quick to pick a fight, like losing your reason and being hot-headed. Well, what you expect from a fire sign. And I'm talking, and I can talk shit about fire signs because I am one. So I know how we can be quick to get hot-tempered, that we have sometimes a bad temper. And the Magician in reverse, it reminds me of trickery. Like, normally what you see as the magicians do, it's not magic, but it's just a trick that they show and an illusion. So I do have to say, pile number 3 with the King of Wands and the Magician, I don't get what your guides want me want to tell. Well, I could make sense out of it if because of justice that we have at the back of the deck. Justice talks about truth, being in balance, that justice will be served equally, like in a way that what you give it is what you receive. So if you have given good things, you will receive good things. If you have been giving bad things, it's what you will attract as well. So if you've done someone dirty, you will receive the karma from it. But that being at the back of the deck upright, I think that, like in pile number 2, you are someone that is fair and just and balanced, and you don't stand for manipulation or trickery with the magician that we had at the, underneath the King of Wands. So basically, just summarize what I've been trying to tell is that your guides like about you, that you are fair, you're honest and truthful, and you don't stand for other people's manipulation and trickery. With the Ace of Pentacles, I think that your guides also like about yourself is that you can start a new journey with excitement and happiness, because here on the Ace of Pentacles, this child, she looks happy with her new beginning and with her new endeavor. I think she's making a flower crown. So with whatever new things you start to work with in a materialistic way, because Pentacles are earth sign, is an earthy sign, and the earth element has to do with materialistic things as property, finances, and it could even be just the things that you need to use to do something. Like if you are a painter, you need paintbrush, and you need colors to be able to make a painting, and that falls into the Ace of Pentacles, the paintbrush, the canvas, and all and everything, and on so on. So let's get to the oracle cards to get some more information. And here I'm not going to read the affirmators card as they are intended to be read, because I'm going to take this more of a theme than an actual affirmation to see what themes your spirit guides like about yourself. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Everything? Okay. At the back of the deck we have patience. So your spirit guides like about yourself is that you can be a really patient person, that that you don't lose your cool even if you are waiting for something for a long time. But I try to be patient. It doesn't work all the time because I'm a fire sign, but if you are able to be patient, then congratulations, that is something really cool. So let's see. Letting go. So your spirit guides also like about yourself is that you don't carry heavy things around you with all the time, that you don't hold grudges, and that you can easily let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore. Then what they like about you is also the abundance, whatever. I think it more of an emotionally abundance, that you can see the good in everything, because I saw the gratitude card here at the back. I think you can see the gratitude for all the small things and big things, and this shows just how you have the mind of abundance, that you don't have the mind of lack, so that you don't have enough of this, that you don't have enough, or that you're not worthy, and so on and so on. So what your guides like about you is that you are grateful for things. If it is small or big, you show always your gratitude and your appreciation. Worthiness, that you know that you are worthy of good things. We were talking about this in the abundance card. So you know that you are worthy of good things. You know that you can have more than enough and go beyond that. Like you're ambitious. Like in the way is that if you want to manifest $100, you don't say I manifest thank you for the $100. No, you say thank you for the $100 and more that are coming my way. Like your $100 are just your bare minimum, but you are open to receive more than just 100. Because you know that you are worth more than what you just say that you want to have. Personal growth, what your spirit guides also like about yourself is that you are putting in the work to grow as a person, to learn your lessons that need to be learned, that you strive for a greater consciousness, as the affirmation card is saying, and that old thoughts and habits fall away, that you let go of them, so that you can grow as a person and evolve. So what your spirit guides like about yourself is that you have the mind of someone that wants to grow, to evolve, to learn more, and not to stay at the same place. Then what your guides also like about you is that you are have great generosity, that you, even if you have little, you still give something to others back to make their day. So it doesn't have to be in a way of giving them a present. Only by you being there with them as well and giving your time to them is already an act of generosity, because there are a lot of people that don't take the time to be there for someone else, because of course there are times where we are busy and working, but if it is someone that we really care about and we know they may need time, we carve out 5 minutes in our day just to show them, hey, you're not alone, I'm here with you. If you need something, you can come to me. There are people that they don't care and don't even give 5 minutes of the day for someone else. So you can spend your time and give some of your time to someone else, as well as give them present. Maybe this is one of your love languages, giving presents or spending quality time with others. Then we have clarity. I see this as your spirit guides liking you, that you have a clear set goal, that you see things clearly, that you think things through with clarity and not muddled. That also, it says here, the clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. So I see this as well as your spirit guides liking about you is that you listen to your intuition and take the clarity from the intuition instead of listening to the mental chatter that is confusing, bitter, and really loud. The intuition is a voice that is calm, that comes from a place of unconditional love, and that is familiar. The mental chatter, even though it may sound as our own voice, it is not familiar to us because it could have been programmed from someone else. You could have heard it from your parents, from your peers, from teachers, from the people outside, that when you walk around, it could have somehow made into your subconscious, and your subconscious just repeats it, even though it is not the truth of the facts that is around you. So I hope I could explain this in a way that you understand. So now to the next oracle deck. This oracle deck normally talks about changes because it's the butterfly, changes and transformations. But as in the affirmators deck, I will take this as themes and as changes that are happening around you. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? So at the back of the deck we have participate. I think your spirit guides love that you participate in new things with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So that when your friends want to try something new, you are like the one person, yeah, let's go for it. You participate, you take your time to try something new as well. And to gain the experiences that come with it, and the memories as well. Then we have I always forget this word in English. Let me see if I can find the English word of this in my head. Retirement. Fine. I think what your spirit guides like about you is that you either already know what you will do when you are retired, or that you are working towards things so that you will have a peaceful and tranquil retirement without having to worry about finances, about the place you are going to live, and so on and so forth. Like you have this a big picture thinking and vision of the future already now present. And if you're already retired, then it could be that your spirit guides like about you is that you do the most out of your retirement right now, that you don't just sit at home and do nothing, but that you go outside, that you meet friends, and go hiking. It reminds me of the elderly people here in Switzerland. They sometimes meet in a group and go hiking together, even though they are retired and could spend the whole day at home. They decided to get together in a group and go hiking and talking and enjoying the day at the mountains. Of course, they go hiking when the sun is out, so they also enjoy the good weather. Then the end of a era, we could also say the end of a chapter. I think this could be either a message for you, because we had that in pile 1 and 2 too, that your guides wanted to deliver a message. So either you are completing a cycle and a chapter right now, or your spirit guides are saying that they like about you is that you know how to end a chapter and move forward and start something new, that you don't dwell on the things that already passed and that is over with, that you move forward. Then we have sentimental feelings. I think with this card is that your spirit guides also like about you is that you pay attention to your feelings, that you acknowledge them, that you feel them, because there are a lot of people, myself included, that sometimes suppresses their emotion and don't let them feel it in the vastness of the things, or that they tend to overanalyze the feelings instead of just feeling them, purging them. Like normally they would, we would analyze it like, yeah, why am I feeling this way? What is the source of this feeling, and how can I take the source out of it? Instead of just feeling the feeling, because it's there to be felt and not to be analyzed with the mind. It is something that I'm dealing with as well. Then we have relationship dynamics. So I think your spirit guides like about you is that your relationships and how the dynamic is between those relationships. And I think also, because it is a change card, they also like how you can change the relationship dynamics in your own relationships and probably turn them for the better. We also have volunteer work. So if you do volunteering work, your spirit guides also like about that you go and help others without getting something in return, like generosity. You're generously enough to do things without the thought of gaining something out of it. You just do it for feeling good and knowing that you've done something good. And then last but not least, you've got the same card as pile number 2, is time for the next step. So you know when it's time for you to step up and take action on the new step. So it's like, it goes hand in hand with the ending of a chapter. You know when the chapter is over, and you know when to take the next step for something new. Or if you are still in the chapter, you know what to do next after you've ended a portion of it. So then let's see the last oracle deck. As I've done it before with the other decks, here I'm also taking it as a theme instead of really looking into the meaning, the correct meanings of the cards. So please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Something that was not mentioned before and wants to be mentioned right now. Please, spirit guides, what do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? Even though this card talks about someone that tries to escape from reality into a book, into a story, into daydreams, and it's calling out you to come home to yourself. I think in this case for you, it's that you don't escape from reality and that you stay focused on the here and now, and that you always come back to yourself, to your home, to the reality, to ground yourself. What else do the spirit guides of pile number 3 like about pile number 3? This is everything. Good. At the back of the deck we have Sword, make the change. What your spirit guides also like about you is that you take the initiative to make changes when they are due. And that you are really courageous, because to make changes coming from yourself needs a lot of courage, because there are sometimes, I'm just taking this as an example, there are sometimes women that fear cutting off their hair too short because they fear that it would not look good. And for some it really takes courage to cut off the long hair. So making changes also need a lot of courage. So what your spirit guides like about you is that you are courageous and that you make the change when you know there needs to be something changed. Then we have gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. I think this talks about the personal growth here. That you are your own best friend and that you know that you are able to help yourself out of any situation and that you trust yourself to fix a mess when it happened. I'm basically saying that they like about you that you are independent. But I don't get the feeling of it like being you never ask for help. I think more if you can do it alone, you do it. And when you need help, you go and ask for help. Then we have Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Yeah. As I mentioned before, with the abundance and the worthiness, you know that you deserve the best. And you don't settle for anything less than this. So, you deserve the sugar of the life. And the spirit guides like about that in yourself is that you're sorry. I'm stretching myself, and that's why my chair is cracking. So your spirit guides like about yourself is that you know that you deserve the best and that you are worthy of the best and that you deserve sugar and the good things in your life. So pile number 3, this is everything that I had for you. I hope that this helped you, and just know that your spirit guides love you unconditionally. They love also the traits that were not mentioned here and also your shadow traits. They love everything about you. This is something that I've said for all the other pies as well. And for you, I'm going to say this too. Your spirit guides love you. Whatever traits you have, if this is a shadow trait or a trait that was not mentioned here, they love everything about you. So I hope that this helped you. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. I wish you all the best and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye!